YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking about my profit after expenses for a whole entire month. A lot of people want to know what trucks make, what they can generate, what we profit. So I'm going to talk about all of that in this video using my real numbers. But before we even get started, I'm gonna need you to like this video. In this video, I'm gonna do something different. Listen, if I get 200 likes on this video in the first day, I'll start talking more about the business side of trucking, start talking more about numbers. It seems like people are reacting well to videos when I, talk about the numbers and the profit and, the different expenses I have. So I'll start making more videos like this. So get me to 200 likes in the first day. That's my like goal. I got a like goal. I want 200 likes in the first day. If you're watching this, help me get there. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. But let's just get right into it. Okay, so what I'm about to show you is a complete breakdown for the month of June. So I'm gonna show you how much I made on all of the loads I booked, my gross, and then I'm going to separate my expenses from it. So repairs, truck note, trailer note, insurance, etc. Everything that I pretty much spent that was a business expense. And then we're going to get a total profit. But I want you to understand that these are just my numbers. These are not anybody else's number. These are my numbers, real numbers with my truck. So I want you to understand that there may be some people who make more than this. There may be some people who make less than this. But this is just to give you an idea or an understanding of, what you could potentially make as an owner operator. Okay, so what we have here is a bunch of different statements. So I'm about to put this Okay, so as you see here, we have statements and different loads. So I'm about to put all of these loads together and then calculate them for you on a big whiteboard. Okay, so I'm gonna put everything on this whiteboard behind me. But before I even do that, just understand, I'm about to get straight to the point. This video not gonna be 30, 40 minutes, literally gonna be straight to the point. And I'm gonna break down everything for you very nicely, very precisely. So before I even start showing you the numbers, I gotta say it one more time. Please like this video. I'm trying to get 200 likes on this video in the first day. So help me get there, but let's just get right into it. All right, so right here, I have all the loads that I did for the month of June written out. I did a total of 8 loads, and my total revenue is going to be $35,700. That's my total revenue for the month of June. So I'm gonna get this closer for you so you can actually see it. These are all the loads and how much I made per load. And any load with a check, I booked this load on my YouTube channel. So you can actually see me book these loads. And then as you see over here, my total revenue is $35,700. And if you wanna take a screenshot and add this, you can see it's just simple math. But a lot of people talk about business and they talk about this number. They'll say oh, I made this amount of money, but they don't, it's misleading because even after you make this revenue, you have to deduct expenses. So even though the business or the truck itself generated $35,000 per month, yes, it's true that my business made that much, but I didn't personally make that much. Sometimes people try to make it seem oh, I made $30,000 in 1 month or $50,000 in 1 month. But it's you have to understand that with business, there's expenses, and what you make before expenses isn't what you really make. And it took me a lot of time to understand that because when I was younger, you would hear, oh, this company made this amount of million, or this actor or singer or rapper made this amount of money. And it's you hear that number, you think that it's the real number, but it's how much did that business net? Now I'm about to break down my expenses, but I want you to understand that with something like trucking, when you're doing an overview of such a small period of time, a month is really not a long time. It's going to fluctuate month to month. That's why it's better to look at your profit, expenses, net revenue, all of that stuff over a longer period of time. So I would say a quarter of a year or a half of a year or a full year. A month is a little more accurate than, a week, but it's still a short amount of time. And I kind of explained that in another video where I was breaking down how much I made just off that load. So these right here is my total expenses. Now there's gonna be people who try to, oh, what about food? What about clothes? What about, listen, this is what I spent on my truck. These are my total expenses. So I wanna add them up for you and then explain each one. So I spent $7,000 on fuel. It varies anywhere from like $6,500 to $9,000 a month. Last month I spent $7,000. I have like 3 or 4 different insurances I have to have, so I just added them all up. $2,000 on my insurances, $250 on miscellaneous purchases, so that's like my subscriptions and my logbook device, etc. I actually had a very expensive month for repairs. I paid $2,650 on repairs last month, which is the most I've paid so far since I've had this truck. $93 in tolls, $1,500 in taxes. I paid monthly taxes. I work with a CPA. I pay the IRS every single month. I'm leased on, so I don't have my own authority. So my carrier takes a percentage of every load that I book. They took $4,200 from my profit or my gross. And then for my truck and my trailer note, both of them, I just combined them both just to make it easier. I spent $3,800. So my total expenses for the month of June was $21,493.25. Those are my total expenses. So I'll back up so you can see the whole entire board. You know, if you want to screenshot that, go ahead. All right, so it really doesn't get more simple than this. My net profit is basically going to be my total revenue, which was $35,700 subtracted from total expenses, and that is going to be $21,493, and you get a total profit of $14,206.75. Okay, as you can see, my total profit for the month of June was a little bit over $14,000, but as you can see with trucking, man, you are playing with some very, very big numbers. So a lot of money is going to be coming in and leaving your bank account. So it's going to be very, very important for you to work with, professionals, accountants, learn how to manage your money and just keep a good eye on your finances, because when you start playing with these, I've never made money like this. I've never seen any money like this. So it's been a change to my reality and it's been a change to my habits. So I have to get used. Well, I've gotten a little bit more used to it, but I have to get better at managing my money, saving my money, because when you're playing with money like this and, a big amount like this is going to be very new for someone who was working at Foot Locker, for someone who was, making $15,000 per year. You go to making that per month and it changes your whole entire reality. So that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to make it very short, straight to the point. You saw what I made for a whole entire month. I'll keep doing more videos like this, but listen, I'm going to need interaction on this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to get 200 likes in the first day. So if you made it to the end of this video, I really, really appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And then also, if you are a subscriber, just hit that bell so you can get notified every time I like. Listen, I'm posting videos every day, multiple videos per day. I'm very consistent with this content. Drop a comment and I will see you in the next video.